Hey guys! So we are continuing to work on our target here. I can read biographies to learn the person's story and information about the person. Now, I know that you've been reading your biography for a couple days now, but today I'm going to have you reread it. Readers always reread a story, and interesting things can happen when you do. For example, I've been reading the Ruby Bridges biography. And I'm looking through my notes, and sorry, I can't make it any bigger than this, guys. But I've been looking through my notes, and I really only focused yesterday on how I thought Ruby was feeling while all this was happening. So, for example, on November 14th, 1960, Ruby Bridges, a 6-year-old African American girl, made her way to her new elementary school in Louisiana. Angry crowds of white Americans greeted her with yells. They did not want African American children in their all-white school. So I wrote about how was feeling, how I thought Ruby would be feeling when that happened. What do you think? How's Ruby feeling? Yeah, my guess would be scared, right? Probably I would feel like I didn't want to go to school. But now I can read it. If I read it from another lens, if I read it with something else in mind, like let's say I just want to focus today on learning information. So instead of me thinking about how Ruby is feeling, I'm going to just keep track of the information or facts I learn. So let's read that paragraph again. On November 14th, 1960, Ruby Bridges, a 6-year-old African American girl, made her way to her new elementary school in New Orleans, Louisiana. Angry crowds of white Americans greeted her with yells. They did not want African American children in their all-white school. So now I'm thinking about what facts I learned. Name a fact that you learned from that very short part of this biography. Okay, so the fact that stuck out to me was that she went to school for the first time on November 14th, 1960. Okay? So, as you see, I read the same section, but I got some very different things from it. That's why, like I said, readers are always rereading biographies to help them learn the person's story as well as information about the person. Okay? So today, when you read your own biography, I want you to focus on something different, a different focus. Maybe you already were focusing on facts, so think about feelings, how your person was feeling. Maybe you're like me and you were focused on feelings, switch over to facts, okay? Try to get something new from the same biography. All right? It's now your time to read and keep track of what you're reading in your Google Doc. Get to work, readers.